closes back above that range, we should come back up into this little area right there. Long targets up in like here. But I'm gonna take that same breakdown when the YouTube stream start. All right. Look like we live. All right, my boy Raymond on here.
Yo,
What's going on, bro? All
not too
right,
much.
this might be a real early move.
Yeah,
um,
I was looking at
I,
it. I was
yeah, this all it did was kind of create like a bottom to come back up and retest the high. I don't want it to run off too much because you got
yeah,
this little
yeah,
area right here. But
yeah,
I'm glad you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing.
yeah.
Which is also, yeah, I mean, it's really clear as day for real, for real. 15-minute closing back above the range. Same case. 30-minute closing back above this range right here. So, like I always say, it's really not much more than let's see, creating a high, coming back down to create a low right here, and
So you ain't
then
worried about that little doji area?
uh
I,
man,
it looked different, obviously, on Forex. It's a little more of a solid bullish candle there, but
yeah,
obviously,
that little, I mean, you would think that volume should be able to
push
push us
past it.
through that. You would think so. And even, I mean, even if it closed exactly where it's at right now, that's still a 30, 30, 25 to 30-ish pip range to even
Yeah,
get there.
make a decision.
Exactly. Exactly. So,
Um, I thought it was gonna run off with the 820 comics.
man, I'm telling you that 820, bro, that 820 from the bottom, that shit ran up, what, 55, 60, bro. That's crazy. So I need this. I'm gonna try. I mean, I fight with being a little more aggressive sometime and just sticking to the discipline. Cause like, bro, I'd be wanting a bottom wick, but that shit's been
Yeah,
taken off. But
yeah,
like, technically speaking, if you get in, you always can like get in and like use this low as like you're like no choice. I got to get out type bottom. But I really be wanting like a down wick just to like retest this broken resistance right here. So this is a 40 pip range just up into here. That's why I always be saying you can't tell me I can't catch 25, 30. So here we
yeah.
go. It just opened up. Let's see what it does. Hopefully we get a retest down and can enter on the break of this current candle high.
Hmm.
I slick got to go early today because I got to go into the office. They giving us free headshots. So
Yeah.
they list. So So I'll be talking about when it's like, you can get in, but the odds of that shit coming up, coming back down, or maybe a bottom wick, then continuing up, I just don't be wanting to sit in that indecision.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But it looks good though. I mean, this 30-minute candle just closed above, back above, and it's like a basically like a fake out. Like this is coming down, and it looked like it was gonna continue coming down, then it just kind of closed back above to continue up. Let's see if we can get any sort of entry. DJ might be able to start off hot, my boy.
Yeah, man. We ain't even tell Raymond what's up yet. I done
Yes,
blew I
sir.
done blew I done blew three of them small things, Raymond.
Welcome to it, bro. You and everybody else.
It's all
You and
good.
everybody else. Come on, bro. Come on down. Like technically, if this shit could just, I'm talking about touch this shit, it should be good.
Yeah.
And then it'd be making me wonder, should I just enter on the break of this high rather than entering right there? But you would think that if it break that high, then it's gonna break that high. So I'd be trying to get all my little pips. I can't lie to you. That's a 4 pip difference on entry. Okay. Let's see. We just touched that line right there. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and put a buy stop right there. Do. Damn, bro. Part of me want to use a 3, part of me want to use a 2, but because it looked so good to go up. I'll use a three. I'll drop my nuts. Okay, I do like this move. Same shit, different toilet seat, bro. 30-minute candle. Close above the range. I just want to make sure everybody on one accord with this move. 30-minute candle. Closed above the most recent three rejections. One, two, three, kinda. Right here. 30-minute candle. Close above that. This candle wicking down to give us a stop loss. Wherever that low is, I'd be good to use that low. When it breaks this high, we should at least come into here, but likely up into here if volume is present in the market. Let's see. My stop loss will be this low. Trying to catch some sauce early, man. But if these 5-minute candles start closing like this, then that shit could just trickle on down again. But until probably like the 15-minute closes, I'm good to just hold this where it at. And I didn't even do a top down analysis today just because it was so apparent, like really on all time frames, what was really going on. Closure above all this shit. But even the 4 hour I can see could potentially just be making a lower low or a higher low to continue up. Right there. That's so funny because I took a loss yesterday on a buy, and per usual, that shit took a minute, but it came on up. Let's see, because sometimes these 5 minutes be closing back below, but the next 5 minutes will just like push up hella hard. Looking good, looking good. See, like this, and this is where I be adjusting my stops because if this 5-minute candle were to break the high and get me in, I'd be cool to go ahead and just move my stop, like whatever to whatever that low is. Because once again, as I always say, if it breaks this high, it has no reason to come all the way back down and break this 5-minute low. But we'll keep it on the open right now, the 30-minute open. But hopefully this 5 minutes start flipping and not come on down and breaking this low and low and low and low. All right, let's see. We still about 20-ish pips away from entry. That shit moving. Let's get it. Whatever happens after we get in, can't control it, bro. If it gets us in. Just need to see one go in. I ain't taking a trade since last Wednesday. Or W. Oh. Oh, it's 7 folks on here now. I didn't even see all y'all come in. Well, I'll break it down again just in case no one is y'all weren't on for it. This 30-minute candle right here closed above all these resistances right here. And better even seen on the 15-minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, all these resistances right here. This 15-minute candle and this 30-minute candle all closed above it. I'm looking to enter on the break of this high because this candle wicked up, came down, created a bottom wick, which is the new candle that retest all this right here. And I'm expecting this to fill, if you want to just look at the 1 hour, at least up into here. So I'll go ahead and mark this is a high. If you look at the 30-minute, you got this little area right there. Look at the 15, you got this little area right here. So we should be retesting at least 2025 of these right here. So looks like it's close to getting me in. I'm cool with using the 5-minute low as my stop loss, like I always say. If it breaks this high, it has no reason to come back down and break this low. And it's only a 35 pip stop. So I'd rather that than using the technical stop, which is down here for 41. It's not a big difference, but if it breaks that low, it's likely going to come down and break this low as well. So you might as well save that little 7 pips. So we're about 30 seconds away from this 5-minute candle closing. So if this candle can close bullish, the next candle can give a little small wick down. It should break this high and get us into like this little zone right here. Like I said, I ain't gonna be too greedy, especially with it getting a little bit later into the 1 hour candle and me having to go. But should be good to go up based off of the 1 hour price action. This 1 hour candle just broke this previous 1 hour high. The 4 hour is making wicks down, wicks down, wicks down, and continue up. Then hell, the five, even up down to the 5-minute, like it just looked good to continue up. So this candle's making the down wick, and then hopefully it comes up, fills this wick right here, breaks this high to continue up. But let's see. That shit was real close to getting us in too. Still just waiting. If it gets to 8:45 and that shit start closing like this, like hella strong bearish, then probably gotta delete and wait until 9 to reassess. But we'll see what it looked like at 8:45 in 4 minutes. If it closed like weak bearish back above this range still, it's still good. Which it looking like it might do. Which should be fine. A little more waiting. Yeah, it's looking like you don't want to give it just yet, which is fine. I'm glad it didn't get us in because I've been sad. So that's why I like put my stops or my buy stops above by about a pip or so just to make sure it's actually getting us in. But this shit just done fell out about 40 from that high. So I'm gonna delete this and then reassess. Likely around 9. Because I don't really see anything happening before then. If you look back into the chart, I'll stay here until 8:45 though, just to see what's going. But if this shit just get back in the range, it's like damn, I don't really got much going on except that's not bad. Mm, hmm hmm Let's see what it's looking like in this last minute. Hopefully that shit push back up for real. I see the 5 minute pushing up again. That shit closed back above. I'm definitely still open to it because it's just making a higher low, even on a 15 minute, even if it closes red. That shit's still a good entry to come up and break this high. Because on a 30 minute candle, that's just a down wick to continue up. 30 seconds. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, no, that shit still look good, for real. Mm-hmm. No, that still look good to go up. I'm gonna add my buy stop back. So 3320.9. Yep. Add it back. Use the previous 15 minute low or the current. You know how I'd be taking some risk off the table if it breaks its own low again. So yeah, I still like it just because of how this 15 minute closed. It wigged down and closed very weak bearish. So the anatomy of the candle says that weak bearish closure. If it breaks this high, we still should be good to continue up. So I still do like it. You're a real player, you get in at the break of this 5 minute high. But I'm gonna just wait till the 30 minute breaks his own high again and completely flips. So yeah, it's still looking straight. Let's see, 3320, 3320.8. Actually, it's just one bit difference, but make a difference. You really could use that low for 20 pips. But nah, I'm gonna use the current or the previous 15 minute as my technical stop loss. It's like I always say, when I be getting in with that high ass lot size, I be having to cut some risk. I can't take a whole 47 pip loss on a three. That'd be like $1,300 something dollars on three accounts. It ain't no point. I'd rather just cut some risk and keep most of my position running. So price action still shows we looking straight. All right.
Stop fill.
I'm in on all accounts. 3320.
Stop fill.
That was my other accounts. Let's see. Telling you this is how you drag it up right there. And this is how you drag it down for your stop loss. 3316.3 and 3316. 24.3. Let's see what it do. We just broke the own high once again. Let's see. I'm gonna be on a 5 minute just because I want to manage risk on my 5 minute. If it breaks this low, I'm gonna cut off just one contract. There. But for now, I mean, we just in the position. So on the 15 looks good. Hoping when this candle closes that this next 5 minute candle can go ahead and make the move. This likely will be win, lose, or draw. This likely will be my only trade of the day, just because, like I said, I gotta go. But let's see what it do. Chasing. I'm hoping that this next 5 minute don't got to give no damn deep ass pullback, bro. That should be blowing me when the next 5 minute candle got to do all that extra shit. Let's see. Great, the 5 minute candle just closed right there. So with this candle wicking down, when it flips, it should break this high and then come on up. That's what it should do. Let's see what it do. All right, it's breaking that high. Up 4, up 3. All right, so it just broke the previous 30-minute high right there after closing above, coming down, retesting all these resistances right here. We're going to see if it does what it's supposed to do. I'm up 5 on this 3. Like I said, I ain't staying in up 8. I ain't staying in too long just because it's the last 15 minute of the 1 hour candle. So I don't want to be susceptible to sitting in a pullback for the next 1 hour candle to wick down to continue up again. I don't want to sit in that. So we've seen about 8 pips on that. Let's see if we can go ahead and finish out the move. Like I said, it did break the 30-minute high right there. Ain't got nothing in the way till at least up into here. If it, let's see. If we come back down and break this low, like I said, I'm gonna do the same thing like I was talking about, cutting about one position of it. Got to protect the downside. But price action wise, look good. We'll see. So the 5 minute looked like it came down to create a little bit more of a bottom wick right there. But if it breaks its own high with volume, should push us on up. This 5 minute resistance right here, it's not a huge area, but it is something to keep an eye on. But like I said, as we get closer and closer to that damn 9 a.m., I might just see what's going on by that point because I'm really not trying to sit in a 1 hour pullback, even if it will continue up because the technical stop loss is all the way down here, like I be saying all the time. That's where the technical stop loss is. If this 1 hour closes like this, and I just can't sit in that. So if I gotta stay in, that's fine. But trying to get my bread before then. Only up about 3. And potentially, if it does get closer to like 8:59 or some shit like that, I might take off majority of my position wherever I'm at, let the rest run, but not have 3 lots running on each account because that's a lot of risk to have on the table when I don't know how much of a pullback this shit'll give. Like regardless of whatever happens, this shit does look good to continue up if it closes above this range, however it looks. It's just I can't afford to have 3 lots running doing it.
You think that nine a.m. traffic just gonna push it up?
I don't know. I don't think. I go off of experience. And my experience is most candles make bottom wicks, bottom and top wick. So you see how this 30-minute candle made this bottom wick right here. If we sit in that same shit right there, that means that we will be basically waiting on a 37 pip bottom wick right there. I'm not sitting in that shit on a 3 lot. So let's see. I'm hoping that this shit can just give it because it should push up no matter what. I just don't know how big the bottom wick is going to be on this next 1 hour candle is all. So I'm hoping that this shit can just give it. If it break this high, I probably slick would just go break even. Maybe we'll see. But I'm up 3 on all accounts. Up 7 on all accounts. 8. So let's see what it can give. Because if this shit give me like 15 or 20, bruh, right now, I might just have to take that shit. Let's see, it's close to breaking this high again. When it breaks this high, I do anticipate a quick push up. If it come back down and break its own low again, that shit gonna make a lower low. So I'm only up like 4 or 5 though, so it ain't nothing crazy. Just need that push in this last 3 minutes of this 1 hour candle. 7. See that shit playing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit playing around up there. I need a push in this last 3 minutes. Or I'm gonna have to sit in some potential and drawdown waiting on the next bottom wick. Let's see what we can do. I got my finger on the trigger. Flatten all. Flatten all is a way that you can get out of all positions, by the way. For whoever don't know. So we got 3 minutes. I'm trying to break this high, bro. You can best see it on the 5 minute. We're trying to break that high. If it continues to break up, we should be good. Let's see. Up 9. Broke that high. All right. Let's see. Up 10. Let's see how much it can give. Up 11, 12, 13. Damn, bro. I like the move. It's just I know my experience. I need to probably just take something off. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell two and let the rest run. So sold a couple, letting the rest run. So I only have one lot running as of now. Only one lot running as of now. Stop loss at BE. Up 17 pips across other positions though. Up 16. I'm gonna definitely close before, or I don't know about definitely. I'm looking to close before the 1 hour because I do think the 1 hour is likely gonna pull back. But I did want to secure something just for seeing a good position. It's 1 minute left until this closure. We got to this 5 minute resistance right here. So let's see what we're doing. I'm up 10 across all accounts. I wouldn't be surprised if this 1 hour candle comes the fuck down, but it also could push up without a bottom wick before coming down. We kind of got near this zone right here. I secured two of my three lots, as mentioned, so it definitely made us fight for it. But up 10 pips. I've seen like 18, I want to say. So let's see what happens on this 1 hour open on this next candle right here. Yep, it's about to get me out. Yep. So I secured 66% of my position on a two. It likely is gonna flip and continue, but I just felt like it was a good trade. So let's see, 160. Of course, that shit got me out just to continue up, but it's all good. For sure.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's how the game goes sometimes. How the game goes sometimes. So once again, the analysis was this 30-minute candle closed above. This candle wicked down to give us our stop loss right here. Got in on this 5 minute entry candle right here. You technically could have used this as your stop loss because price gave you no reason. So let me go ahead and close out all positions. Price gave you no reason to come back down here if it broke the high on this one. So we broke the high right there. And then price pushed right into this little 5 minute resistance right here. It wasn't no crazy move, but you got to take what the market give you sometime. I know that 1 hour candles usually come down before coming up. This shit likely should still come up, but I'm not willing to sit in no negative drawdown, especially when I had the chance to take some profits before 9 a.m. So cool little move. Cool little move. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that up. Um, Here. So as y'all know, I use the Trezella tool. So let's see. So 15 minutes last 30-minute candles closed above the range, entered on break of weak bearish high after 8:30. 15-minute candle closed above the range as well. Then I'm even screenshot this 5 minute entry and say entered entered on break of 5M high, or entered on break and used 5 minute low as technical stop loss once price breaks that high, it has no reason to come back down and break that low. Yup. So that's what's going on with that one. And like I always say, the 1 hour candles are likely to come down and make top and bottom wicks. So this candle is now coming down to retest this same zone that we were looking at right here. We just don't know how deep of a pullback it's going to give. That's the only thing. It could reject perfectly off of here, which is best seen like kind of right here and right here. Or that motherfucker can make a bigger bottom wick as it wants to. Because as I always say, until the 1 hour low is broken, this shit can come all the way down to here before flipping up. But it's looking like it does want to continue off of this little resistance. I just don't want to be guessing considering my entry was up here and I seen 18. So nothing too crazy was grabbed from the move. Like only a little 280 on 2 lots. So that was only 14, but that's better than 0. So I can only control what I can control. Can only control what I can control. So did that move make sense, Tonio?
Yes, sir.
All right. Just wanted to make sure I explained it right. Gotta know the sweat, man.
Mm-hmm.
So during a time of volume, our 930, that likely would have easily pushed up into here.
Yeah.
But because that's our little happy zone right there.
Mm-hmm.
But getting in at like 845, 850 type, like that shit gonna but a lot of times that shit gonna like start stuttering. So I even saw something on the 5 minute. This is why I be going to different time frames. Like, okay, I see even a little 5 minute resistance right here.
Right.
Surely that shit gonna break through it. Nope, fall out. So that's why I'm like, let me take my bread where it stands.
Mm-hmm. That's cool though.
Hey man, stacking them up, bro. Stacking them up. That's what it's all about, for real, for real. Because what you would be sad by doing is sitting in this drawdown for no reason right now.
Facts.
But I do like it to still go up though, especially with the way it's perfectly rejecting off of this resistance right here. I do still like it to go up. It just depends on when it's trying to go up. And now, if you're trying to get in up here, you dead because I mean, bro, that resistance is literally right there. Like you would have to take advantage of this to make it even worth it. But we call our little piece of the pie, and yeah, so that's just what's going on, man. And then when these 5 minute candles close bearish like this, like strong bearish, this 5 minute unfortunately could be making a high just to continue down as well. You would like to think that it's gonna come off of it and continue up, but you just literally never know. That's why my average trade time is less than 5 minutes. I ain't even trying to see, but it'd be back at entry right now or close to it. So next move, I would say, because I'm slick, like I said, gotta go soon. Next move, I would say is I hate to say it, like really above here, for real. Because like you got this right here, but if you go to the 15 minute, it look a little tighter, and ain't nobody trying to really trade from there to there. Like that's nasty. That's way too small. You talking about a 20 pip range, and that bitch got to close above, so it's probably gonna be less than that. Once again, like I always be saying, these 5 minute candles could just be making higher lows to continue down, especially when that shit close back in that range like that. So it's just too much subjectivity when it goes into holding these positions. That's why I like just getting my bread and going. So yeah, let's see. The chat talking about good little day, good day. And the 15 pips times 3. You said a word there, Brandon. You said a word there, brother. Times 7. times 7. 330 times 4. And then shit. It wasn't crazy, but 280. So 280 times 3 right there. And then
So we about to start a new month too. All greens.
exactly, bro. That's all it's about. You can't try
Yeah.
to make that shit all back in one day. Like I took a loss. I took 2 losses yesterday, but
Mm-hmm.
me and Antonio broke that shit down. He like, bro, stay in your pocket. Stay what make you successful.
See, that's what all that matter right there. That chart.
Man, what facts? Facts. Exactly, bro. Like 18.4K last month total. 15.8K the month before that. 3.7 a month before that. This is when I started getting them other accounts going. So shit, bro. It's
That's
all it's
just
all a long game, bro.
this is a negative 11K. What the hell you was doing that day?
Oh, because it counts all my accounts
Oh, all right, bet.
the same way. So let's see, that was May. Same way I made 9 on this day. It just count all my accounts. So remember, I'm on copy traders. So when I trade on these accounts, I take the same trades. That's times 4. And when I trade on these accounts, that's times 1, 2, 3. So that's 7 accounts total running on these accounts. So yeah, bro. Yeah, there you go. That flip up, niggas be happy. Sad again. But like I said, I love kicking with y'all boys. But let me go ahead and go to this office. I'll be rolling there at 10:01 and shit, 10:02 being late for no reason.
Facts. Handle your business.
Exactly. All right, y'all boys. I'll be back on tomorrow.
Uh,
All right, bet.
For sure. Y'all be safe.
sure.